guys. So, it's been a while since the last upload. Combination of mental health, physical health, other real life obligations, whatever, I wasn't streaming, but I'm finally back. And boy, do I have a treat for you guys to make up for my time away. I'm gonna preface this video, though, with a few important notes. First off, even though I know it's very possible to go through Twitch to find out this guy's channel name, I'm going to be censoring all appearances of this dude's username in this video. From here on out, our leading man shall henceforth be known as Derpy, to protect his true identity. Firstly, he doesn't deserve the infamy, and second, I don't want anyone going after this guy and starting shit. I'm dead serious. Don't do it. It doesn't solve anything, it's stooping to his level, and we're better than that. We're gonna fight stupidity and toxicity with hard facts, not petty bullshit. Okay? Okay. Cool. Let's continue. So, I finally decided to bite the metaphorical bullet and do a dedicated Sea of Thieves stream just for practicing PvP and start developing some skills to be able to actually defend my loot instead of running all the time and getting zonked. Gotta start somewhere, right? And I might as well use it as an excuse to make some fun content for y'all to enjoy. By the end of our win streak, we had 5 sunken ships under our belt with a 6th at the very end. That ended up being our partial downfall. More on that in a minute. So after clearing a couple of sea forts to get started and sinking a rival Reaper to finish getting the rest of the way to grade 5, we kept getting other ships trying to come after us, which is how we got the rest of our sinks. We're still far removed from being pro, but we're getting the hang of things. We get to Reaper's hideout to offload the spoils, and sure enough, as soon as we finish cashing in the highest value loot, a sloop with the fighty flag rolls up on us for some loss. We managed to sink them, but cringy and toxic as they were actually better opponents without their ship. Between the cannons at the hideout and some decent shooting, they had us pinned down pretty damn good without much we could really do about it. Which is when the star of our show comes in. So these newcomer gents helped finish us off, and you'd think the story ends there, right? Wrong, because this is where things get interesting. The Fighty Flag boys, it turns out, had a bit of a mouth on them. One, in particular, decided it'd be a neat idea to drop a word that in the UK is another way of saying cigarette, but y'all know this homie wasn't asking for a smoke when he said it, you know? But here's the kicker. The other ship becomes convinced that somehow this clown boat is from my crew. So, as it turns out, our leading man here is also a streamer, which, hey, ordinarily would be a cool thing to run into. Always love meeting and vibing with fellow content creators, but this encounter, wasn't quite so wholesome. Stick with me, y'all. This turns into a rough ride, culminating in some slurs of his own and fat-shaming. We'll get to it. Promise. So Derpy snatches up the loot we weren't able to offload while we're heading back to Reaper's hideout, cause hey, we still had an hour of streaming time left to fill, so figured we'd take another crack at one of the crews that sank us, right?
Completely fucking stacked.
That ship is barreling down on us.
You're good, you're good, you're good. Start turning the ship to the left and get rid of the drop. You ready?
Yep.
I'm just grabbing the shit I need.
I'm ready to drop.
Drop. Book it.
Booking! Oh yeah, I think it's that. Yeah, it's that brick from earlier. They are not happy.
And the chase is on, mind you. Derpy and his crewmate are convinced at this point that the only reason we're coming after them is because we're mad.
It'd be great to see a ship go into the Red Sea after all the shit we talked at the beginning of the stream.
I would be...
This whole voyage, I should say.
That would be perfect comedic timing, is what
We
that
can
would be.
blame whoever said that originally, because I don't believe it was any of... I don't know, I think somebody mentioned it in chat, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, Grave was asking about... Well, he had discovered the phenomenon that is the Red Sea, and I was describing how it works.
Yep, so it would be his fault for mentioning it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? It tends to be his fault with a lot of things. So we've learned to accept that as just the truth. If something bad happens, even if he's not around, it's usually Graves' fault. Mm-hmm. Yep. Furious. We have a few back and forths while we're chasing him around, and on one of those times, with the three of us on the ferry, we hear this.
You know how long this chase is gonna go down, right?
Oh yeah.
I was black screen, bro.
That would be
I was
great.
black screen. I was
That'd
black
be
screen,
hilarious.
bro.
That's fine. Your teammate called me a bag angry stream. That's kind of sad, to be honest.
What? Nobody said the F word, bro. Are you serious?
Wow. One of our crewmates, he says. Let's roll that clip, shall we?
Swing him back in.
Go grab the loot. You faggot. Bro, you're that.
Yeah, I think you see where the math here ain't exactly adding up. But, far be it for a silly thing like facts to get in the way of Derpy's ironclad convictions. He really holds on to this one, even as his shoddy recollection of the facts continues to slowly deteriorate over the course of the next half hour.
This girl has 3 teammates on the fucking island. She's like, I'm coming up the ladder, don't shoot. Well, for one, I'm playing and this is my boat. If you're not moved, get the fuck off.
Like,
And
why was she boarding your ship?
saying, oh, don't shoot, we helped you sink that galleon type shit, right?
Wait, now I'm the one that boarded his ship to ask for an alliance? Bruh, does that even look like me? Not to mention that I was literally already dead when this dude boarded you. And, wait, now the ship is a galleon instead of a brig? And I wasn't even on it? I attacked my own ship. This dude literally can't keep his own facts straight from 1 minute to the next. Eventually, they managed to sell, so no real point in continuing to chase now that the game of cat and mouse is over, so we swap servers. This is when our dear friend Derpy decides to grace my humble channel with his presence, while he's still live. Oh, don't you worry, y'all. Homeboy here got the receipts. You know what? Fuck it. Let's roll that clip one more time. Why not?
Swing him back in.
Go grab the loot. You faggot. Bro, you're that fucking.
That's...
Swing him back in.
Do you really think... Dude, that crewmate is not... Are you stupid? Rocket 1X? That's not our crewmate, you dumbass! Here, you can clearly see this guy trying to backpedal in my chat, making excuses for why he was so sure the culprit was part of my crew. But over on his side...
I mean, you can even sit there and hear what her fucking teammate calls me. And she pulls this whole, oh, that wasn't our teammate. Sea Thieves does, you know, Soooo, Sea Thief does have a settings to where you can sit there and change the name of your characters by putting on fake names.
Yeah, I saw that in the 2 dudes you sent me.
And
How
what's
they,
funny
all
is
the people they went up against.
what's funny is what I love. After she joined that little new fucking server, all their names were completely different from what she had them as.
No, pretty sure these are still the exact same names as seen here from screenshots taken from my VOD. And I don't have gamer tags toggled off when I stream, which is the feature he's confused about. Though confused just seems to be his default state, really. But hey, anything to not admit you were wrong, huh? Now this is the bit where Derpy goes from mildly hilarious troll to starting a speed run for getting banned off Twitch.
So here's what's funny, okay? They can sit here and hear me all the fucking... I have my proof. And it's funny because their third person is yet to join back. Is yet to join back. And I just think it's extremely fucking funny. Because I'm 100% guaranteed their fucking teammate was Rocket. Because I've seen the name twice now. And so she pulled the whole, oh, you bullshit, yada yada, under her mouth trying to start drama type shit. Send the clip. I send the clip. What does the dyke do? Fucking deny it.
So, because you think one of my crewmates used the F slur, that's a green light to use the D slur on your stream instead? Interesting logic, but let's roll with it.
I don't know.
You don't need to prove anything to this dyke.
I just sat there and gave her the clip, and then she sat there and tried to deny it like everyone else would.
I'm saying, why does it matter? You're giving this dyke exactly what she wants. Attention. You're good at, like, eating pussy, so...
Wow, multiple times, no less. By the way, in case you're confused, the chick in the background is one of his mods, and Derpy here is 100% responsible for the behavior of anyone co-starring in his stream. Especially when he's not doing anything to stop them, and is, in fact, encouraging it. Oh, but wait, there's more.
Her character is fatter than fucking Moo, which fits her stream look.
So, in addition to their own plethora of homophobic insults, they go for fat shaming next. Sure, my guy, swing for the lowest hanging fruit, I guess? So, to summarize, my brig goes to sell at the Reaper hideout and gets attacked by Ship A, which we sink. The crew from Ship A pulls an Uno reverse card and manages to use the hideout cannons and their own halfway decent gun skills to get the jump on us. Ship B then rolls up onto this scene and participates, finishing off our brig from the other side. We die, sink, respawn back at our ship. Then, one of the crewmates from Ship A proceeds to board Ship B and try to strike a truce to split the loot, but is shot dead. Ship B then decides to engage the crew from Ship A on Reaper's hideout. Another crewmate from Ship A loses a sword fight and drops the F slur, which the streamer from Ship B clips. Ship B mistakenly assumes that Mr. Naughty Word Man from Ship A is from our crew. Ship B snatches up the rest of the loot that we didn't sell just as our brig gets back to Reaper's hideout and a chase ensues. During the course of this chase, the streamer from Ship B directly accuses my crew of dropping a homophobic slur on them. Claims he can prove it. Press X to doubt. After eventually selling the loot successfully, the streamer from Ship B decides to come into my stream while he's still live, where he continues to double down on his accusations. Lo and behold, he provides a clip for his award-winning gotcha moment, only for it to show the crewmate from Ship A dropping the homophobic slur, clearly not one of my crewmates. Something extremely easily proven by looking at my VOD. Streamer from ship B then proceeds to rant and rave in his own stream for another 15 minutes after we've left their in-game server, and during this time earns the homophobic language and fat-shaming commendations in record time. As I said before, do not go looking for this guy's channel and harass him. If I find out people are doing this and you're someone from my community, the banhammer will be swift and merciless. Mama Yeet ain't playing. Do not do it. The report for the Twitch TOS violations is already made, and their embarrassment has already been immortalized here. Name or no name. Instead, let's use this little scenario as a teaching moment. No matter how sure you think you are about a situation, check your sources. In the time that Derpy used to angrily hammer out his chat responses and get his clip for quote-unquote evidence, he could have very easily reviewed my stream footage, seen that nobody by the name he was looking at was on my crew, and spared himself a world of hurt. But not only didn't he do this, but he then proceeded to make the situation 1,000 times worse on his own stream, putting the fate of his Twitch channel in jeopardy. So don't be a derpy, ladies and gents. Fact check, except when you're proven wrong. And don't go out of your way to be toxic towards other players, especially if you're a streamer and you're live. Thanks for sticking with me through this crazy ass ride, y'all. But hey, I know some people get a kick out of spectating drama, so I figured I'd oblige. Much shorter videos are on the horizon with a lot less toxicity, promise. Till next time, stay awesome, lovelies.